Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lighthouse Open. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. And our next golfer on the tees look pretty good this season. They are within that coveted top 25 bracket of the Web.com Tour standings. They've got to be pleased with that for sure.
No question, the ultimate goal of any player on the Web.com Tour is to get their PGA Tour card. If you take care of business in the regular season, well, you don't need to go to the finals. You can head straight to the PGA Tour.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. And I think he will like that. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. Going with the pitching wedge here. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. And for the par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 185 yards to the pin. And that looks like a 5-iron. And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. And with this, hopefully they can save par. And that putt drops. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Oh, I thought that was going to go. 5 feet to go here. And that one's going to go for par. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And he will like that. And next up is a par 4, folks. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. He's got to be pleased with that. And this is for birdie. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that one will drop for par. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. I can't see him being very happy about that. Let's see how this goes out of the rough. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Oh, and that chips in for the bird. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And next up we have a par 5 hole. I think he'll be happy with that. And he's probably not too pleased with that. And that shot is back in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. Whoa! And that chip will drop. And 2 under for the day after that one. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. And this shot's looking promising. And about 140 yards to go. Here is the pitching wedge. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And I think he may have overshot the green. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that looked good. And for the par. And that putt will drop. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the ninth. I think you'll like that. And about 165 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron. And 35 feet to the cup. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. And that one drops for par. And as we transition into the back nine here in our final round of action, Luke, I'm curious as to what you're seeing on the course today.
Just a couple back, heading down the stretch. It's a great position to be in. This one is going to be one to watch.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done. And unfortunately, he's going to have to take that one over, and a stroke to go with it, out of bounds. And he's probably not happy with that. Well, this isn't looking too good. And still in the long stuff after that one. And this is going to be nice and easy compared to that last shot. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think. And about 10 feet to go here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this is a big putt for quadruple bogey. And a nice putt. And the score to beat today, 5 under par for our leader. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the hybrid here. And this one's for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And that performance will bring him down to even par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. Going with the 5 wood. And he will like that. This one's about 9 feet away. Oh, that was so close. And this one's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And now the 13th hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent putt. And our leader today currently has a round of 5 under par. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And I think he will be pleased with that. And from 165 yards out. It looks like a 7-iron. And about 14 feet away here. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. And the par putt drops. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 130 yards to the pin. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. It's about a 10-footer from here. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And he's also tied for 7th place up on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And he won't be too pleased with that. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt's for par. And after that hole, 2 under. And he's also tied for 7th on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Oh, someone's looking pretty good. From here, 110 yards to the pin. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this for the birdie. And tapping in for par. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And that also means he is tied for 7th place. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he's only 3 strokes off the lead. I think this one might be in the rough. And this next putt for a 69 on the final round. Oh, and wouldn't that have been pretty? It's a solid attempt, but a very long putt. And tapping it in to end the round with a bogey. And Luke, this one is over for our player here today, and they did pretty good. I was a little worried at times, but I think they got a favorable result nonetheless.
Well, we know that was far below their best, John, but there are a few bright spots in that performance that I know that they'll take to the next tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have your company.